Hello there everyone. Today I'm gonna take an interesting topic in hand. Who Sith Ranks? Probably you've never heard someone do this in a video. Or maybe I just didn't look. I really have no idea. So how are we going over? First of all, we are gonna start with number 1. The Sith Acolyte. Basically Acolyte is trash. They aren't really doing anything. There's 6 of them. They have no ranks basically, like as I said, they're trash. They can come from slaves, they can be slaves. They can also be rich as well. Really, acolytes aren't really that important. They come in groups of 6. The eventual only the strongest of them will survive to become an Sith apprentice. Sith apprentice rank wise is has high rank, the most like than all the juniors officers, and has a rank around like an imperial major or a commander. They have some respect eventually as they have passed their trials and become apprentices, so they at least need to be trained from someone at least 3 ranks above them. So we'll come into that later. So this is the apprentice. They like usually go in the field, do some stuff, kill some people, and this apprentice might get to kill a few Jedi as well. The next rank is the Sith Inquisitor and the Sith Warrior. So basically, these guys are the people who finished their training but wasn't deemed that strong, so they weren't eventually like that big. So like this, the dude on the left is big. I'm not gonna talk about that. The dude on the right is also big. So here's the thing, like so these guys usually stay in the temple. They don't go out on the field too much. They can take apprentices. They're not ready for that. They usually guide the acolytes around, maybe train with them. They aren't extremely respected. To be fair, there's kind of dudes you find in the temple often. So yeah, the next rank is a Sith Overseer. So Overseer is basically like the most high non-important rank. So Overseers aren't really that respected, and they always sit in the temple, like they don't go out. Basically their jobs is to train apprentices. In their prime, like they really are respected after all, but when they fall out of their prime, usually their goal is to find a real strong apprentice, so that they can get out of there and live their life. That's their main plan, to find a powerful apprentice who can help them later. But usually the plan goes down as there's always up-ups. Higher ups, not up-ups. Okay, that was dumb. And now we come to the first actually important rank, the Sith Lord. Basically everybody knows the Sith Lord, but I'm gonna go in detail. So basically Sith Lords are the guys who have importance, so their ranks aren't like rank of an Imperial, perhaps General, yeah. The rank is equivalent of an Imperial General. They're really important. They go out to mission slot, and they can train 3 apprentices, one at a time, of course. So lords are usually like respected a lot and feared after all. Next rank is Sith Master or Dark Lord of the Sith, or as you guys know it, Dart. So Dart is actual rank. Every Sith has it in the Rule of Two era. So reason for this, I think like Darth Bane really didn't dive too much in old Sith ideals. I don't know really. So basically, Dark Lord of the Sith, so you get Dar in the dark part and the T in the Sith part. So basically, it creates for Dart. Basically, Dark Lord of the Sith is extremely high rank, which is the equivalent of Sith Master, and these dudes are the equivalent of the highest ranking Imperials in the army. They're immensely respected, and they don't go into field that much. When they go, like they are given extremely big projects. who it's usually really hard to kill these dudes, and they're like immensely respected throughout, and everybody fears them. So you want to see what the hell is this? So this is the next rank, the Darth Emeritus. So there isn't image because it's a real rare rank. The thing is, Darth Emeritus are former Dark Council members, so they're usually really old. They don't do much. They probably don't take apprentices because, as I said before, they're pretty old. Maybe in their 70s or 80s. Basically, these are dudes who are kicked out of the Dark Council because they seem unfit. So I like to think it's because of the age, but there are of course other reasons. But usually it seems a retirement. So old people, that is. Next rank is the Dark Council member, which is like the backbone of the Sith military leadership. These dudes have no rivals in the army by any means. These are the leaders of the army themselves. So basically, like the whole Sith Empire is under their control. The Dark Council members are incredibly powerful. Like, keep that in mind. When you say Dark Council member, they are incredibly powerful. Then there is the Emperor's Wrath, which is basically like completely different thing. The Emperor's Wrath is basically the Emperor's enforcer, like Darth Vader. So they basically enforce the Emperor. So unlike the Dark Council members, like who you might end up just a few weeks before you die, or maybe like live more, Emperor's Wrath is a lifetime goal, unless like you defect, which happened with Lord's Courage, or if you like get in a bad situation, which happened with the Empire's Wrath. So you basically like don't lead this rank. So Emperor's Wrath is completely different, and you know the Emperor better than the Dark Council members do. But Dark Council members can also lead their own research, and I forgot to say one thing about the Sith Masters. So basically, after rank of Sith Master, you can train infinite apprentices, like, and you can train multiple at a time, which is like really amazing stuff. So yeah, keep that in mind. And there is the final rank, the Emperor. So basically, Emperor's rank is eternal until they die. There's no defection or something. Until you die, you're the Emperor. You should actually, there's a chance of defection, but Emperor you won't usually defect, because like you would think good idea. And Vishit really didn't defect. He just endured a lot of different situations. So let's not talk about that. The Emperor is basically the leader of an empire. That was too simple. But the Emperor is also the leader of the Sith, as well as the Empire. Basically, it's like Palpatine, but on a bigger scale. So, the only Emperor we know, there are a few. That's not only, but the most known was Valkorian. Um, so, there's also other Stempers which came after Valkorian's fall. But they weren't really as eternal as him, who stayed like nearly millennia. I can't believe I can say that. And the end. Bye. So that was basically all Sith Ranks. I don't know why I've been uploading for Sentry basically. I don't know. Basically, don't let teenagers have YouTube channels, I guess. I don't know. I really don't have an explanation for this. Anyways, guys, bye.